ARC. This is a presentation by Justin Ryan Carver. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's exploration into the profound and enduring philosophical themes of skepticism and certainty. These two concepts, often seen as opposing forces, have been central to the pursuit of knowledge throughout the history of philosophy. In this chapter, we will delve into the nature of skepticism, its historical roots, and the intricate relationship with the elusive goal of certainty. Skepticism, a philosophical stance casting doubt on the possibility of attaining certain or justified knowledge, challenges the very foundations of our understanding. Skeptics question the reliability of sources such as sensory perception, reason, and testimony, thereby raising doubts about our ability to achieve absolute certainty about the world. This skepticism often takes the form of radical doubt, where philosophers consider scenarios in which our beliefs could be systematically deceived or in error. For instance, the ancient Pyrrhonian skeptics doubted the reliability of sensory perception by suggesting that all appearances could be equally matched by opposing appearances, leading to a suspension of judgment. This radical doubt lays the groundwork for our exploration into the challenges posed by skepticism. Skepticism finds its roots deep in the annals of philosophical history, with notable expressions in ancient Greece, China, and India. Some key historical developments include ancient Greece. The Pyrrhonian and academic skeptics, such as Pyrrho and Arcellus, questioned the reliability of sensory perception and the possibility of objective knowledge. Their advocacy for the suspension of judgment epoche in response to the uncertainties of human experience has left a lasting impact. Medieval period. Skepticism continued to influence philosophical thought in the Middle Ages. Figures like Michel de Montaigne explored the limits of knowledge and fallibility of reason. Modern era. René Descartes, in his pursuit of indubitable knowledge, famously employed a method of radical doubt, leading to his foundational conclusion, cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. At this time, I would like to take a moment to tell a story about René Descartes. In the quaint town of La Haye-en-Touraine, a lone figure roamed the cobbled streets, his mind engulfed in a profound contemplation that would echo through the corridors of philosophy for centuries. This solitary thinker was none other than René Descartes, a man destined to leave an indelible mark on the landscape of human thought. As Descartes strolled through the market square, the vibrant colors of produce stalls and the lively chatter of merchants faded into the background. His mind was a whirlwind of doubt, a tempest of skepticism that sought to dismantle the foundations of knowledge. With furrowed brows and a determined gaze, he sought a rock-solid certainty upon which to rebuild the edifice of understanding. Guided by the spirit of inquiry, Descartes found himself in a quiet tavern, seated by a hearth. He ordered a modest meal and withdrew into the sanctuary of his thoughts. Around him, the murmurs of patrons and the crackling of the fire formed a distant symphony as he delved into the depths of radical doubt. As he pondered the nature of his existence, Descartes questioned the reliability of senses. Can we trust what we see, hear, or touch? The flickering candlelight seemed to cast shadows of uncertainty across the room. He extended his doubts to the realms of dreams, wondering if reality itself might be a fleeting illusion. In the midst of this intellectual storm, a realization emerged, a singular certainty that would pierce through the fog of doubt. Cogito ergo sum, he whispered to himself. I think, therefore I am. The very act of doubt, the questioning of existence, affirmed the undeniable reality of his own thinking. In that moment, Descartes discovered a foundational truth, a cornerstone upon which he could begin to reconstruct knowledge. The tavern around him faded away, and Descartes was transported into a realm of philosophical clarity. He stood in the precipice of certainty, gazing into the vast landscape of thought that stretched before him. Cogito ergo sum, he declared once more, this time with a resolute voice that echoed through the annals of philosophy. Armed with this profound insight, Descartes emerged from the tavern into the cool evening air. Town Square, now illuminated by the soft glow of street lamps, felt different. His steps were purposeful, as if each one marked a stride toward a new intellectual frontier. Descartes had unlocked a gateway to certainty within the realm of his own consciousness. The cogito became a guiding light, illuminating the path for generations of thinkers who would follow. As he looked up at the starlit sky, Descartes marveled at the power of a single thought to dispel the shadow of uncertainty. And so, under the celestial canopy, Rene Descartes continued his journey through the night, leaving behind a tavern that held the whispers of radical doubt, and carrying with him the illuminating truth of cogito ergo sum. Little did he know that this solitary moment of introspection would shape the foundations of modern philosophy, a testament to the transformative power of a single profound idea. Hopefully, this story provides you with more insight into the idea of cogito ergo sum. Now let's move forward with the rest of this lecture. David Hume in the 18th century, Hume raised significant skeptical challenges regarding causation and induction, arguing that beliefs in these areas lacked rational justification. Skepticism manifests in various forms, each challenging different aspects of human knowledge. Pyrrhonian skepticism advocates for the suspension of judgment on all matters, suggesting that any claim can be countered by an opposing claim, leading to perpetual doubt. Academic skepticism selectively suspends judgment, arguing that certain knowledge about the external world is unattainable, but allowing for beliefs about ethics in practical matters. Cartesian skepticism casts doubts on all beliefs that can possibly be doubted, with the goal of finding an indubitable foundation for knowledge. Humean skepticism challenges beliefs about causation, induction, and the self, asserting that these beliefs lack rational justification. While skepticism poses challenges to achieving certainty, the quest for certainty remains a persistent goal in philosophy. Certainty, implying absolute confidence and freedom from doubt, has been sought in various domains. Certainty in mathematics, often considered a source of certainty, mathematics faces foundational questions, as seen in the work of Kurt Gödel. Certainty in science. Scientific knowledge, highly reliable but subject to revision, remains open to refinement as new evidence emerges. Certainty in ethics. Ethical systems may strive for moral certainty, but ethical debates often remain open-ended and subject to disagreement. Skepticism serves a crucial role in philosophy by challenging dogmatic beliefs and encouraging critical inquiry. It prompts philosophers to scrutinize their assumptions and seek robust justifications for their beliefs. Importantly, skepticism serves as a reminder of the fallibility of human cognition and the need for humility in our pursuit of knowledge. While skepticism highlights the limitations of certainty, it does not necessarily lead to a complete rejection of knowledge. Many philosophers acknowledge the existence of degrees of certainty or provisional knowledge. They recognize that while absolute certainty may be elusive, we can still have well justified beliefs and knowledge that is sufficiently reliable for practical purposes. As we conclude our exploration, the interplay between skepticism and the quest for certainty continues to shape philosophical discourse. Skepticism challenges us to critically examine our beliefs, while pursuit of certainty represents a noble, albeit challenging, aspiration to the ever evolving journey of human understanding. As we navigate the complex terrain of knowledge, we are compelled to grapple with the tension between doubt and the longing for certainty, seeking a balance that enriches our philosophical exploration. Thank you for joining me in this intellectual journey through the realms of skepticism and certainty. Your engagement enriches our exploration and contributes to the ongoing dialogue within the vast realm of philosophical inquiry. Thank you for choosing to participate in this course presented by JRC.